Alrighty. So here's all the stuff. We're going to make homemade banana pudding. So let's get started. So, a list of stuff we're going to need. We're going to need 3 bananas, a box of vanilla wafers, a pan, 6 eggs, 8 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 4 cups of milk, which I have not poured yet, and we're going to need some pure vanilla extract and some butter. The butter and the vanilla extract is going to be used later. Alright, very first thing you want to do, get your vanilla wafers. We're going to shape them up in this pan, the bottom layer. Let me get them shaped up and I'll be right back. Alright, something sort of like that. Now you want to take a banana and you want to slice it up. I'll be right back. I'm going to slice it up like this. Just small slices. Thin slices. And this part you can use as many vanilla wafers and bananas as you want. I'm just kind of spacing it out. This is going to be a small batch of vanilla pudding or banana pudding. And so, yep. I'll be right back once I get all these situated. Alright, I got the bananas right here cut up, and like I said, you can pick as many vanilla wafers and bananas as you like, but I'm going to be layering these. I'm going to put some pudding on here and then do some more. Alright, now it's time to prepare your eggs, and what we're going to be doing is we just need the yolk out of this right now. We're going to put the whites over here. The whites will be used later, so I'm going to kind of show you how I'm going to do this. For the yolk, you just bring it back and forth like this until the white comes off of it. That's how I remove the yolk from the white and put it over here. So after I'm done with these, I'll cut the camera back on. Alrighty, so I got my 6 egg yolks here, and I got my egg whites right here. Like I said, we're going to put this to the side. That's used for later. Break these yolks up here. Ain't got to scramble them, just break them up. We're going to get everything ready for our pan. I got my 4 cups of milk right here, my sugar, my cornstarch, and my flour. And got my pan right here. And you're going to want to do this at medium heat. I'll be back. What you want to do, you want to go ahead and get your stove on. 4 cups of milk in there. You want to grab your stir, whisk. Go ahead, get your cornstarch in there. Flour. Go ahead and get your sugar in there. Eggs in there. Now you want to have this at medium heat, and you want to continue stirring. Continue stirring until this thickens up. Do not stop stirring. Make sure you're constantly stirring this. Constantly. I'll be back whenever it starts to thicken up. Alrighty. It's been 20 minutes so far, and finally starting to get some steam off of it, which means it's warming up. You want to keep stirring this, and you want to keep it on medium heat. Trust me. You cook this too fast, you will scorch the pudding, and it will make the pudding taste like crap. I'll be back. Now, it's been about 30 minutes, and as you can see, it's starting to thicken up pretty fast. And once this gets fully thick, the way I want it, the consistency, what you want it, not too runny, but not too thick. So about right. About right there. You remove it from heat. You take your butter, 3 tablespoons of butter, put in there. And then you'll take 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. If you're using vanilla flavoring, you'll want to use double. So 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Start stirring that in. I'll be back at it. Make sure that your butter is completely melted in here before you take it off the stove. Yeah, whenever I'm ready to get it in the pan, I'll be back. So that right there is about like pudding that you would get from the store or whatever. And this is homemade banana pudding. We don't put fake banana flavoring in our pudding. It's straight banana flavor or vanilla flavoring. And I had to go to a smaller pan, which I'll show y'all here in just a second. So as you can see, I went to a smaller pan. This is going to be just for us and the family. I'll be cooking a bigger one. Now, if you want to cook a bigger pan like I had sitting here before, you'll want to double up on these ingredients. But my best advice is to cook a batch like this, get it on the bottom layer, then do your second layer, then cook another batch to put on top, if that makes sense, instead of trying to cook all of it at one time. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to make my first layer. Get my first layer here. And I'll show y'all what I'm going to do. I like a lot of vanilla wafers in my banana pudding. Alright. So we got our first layer down. We're going to set that down. We're going to get some more banana wafers. We're going to stick them on here like this. And I'll be right back with you as soon as I get these situated. Alright, so I got these situated. Now we're going to cut another banana and get that situated. I'll be right back once I slice this one up like we did the last one. So we got the bananas cut. Now it's time to add your second layer of pudding on top of that. That's going to be your final layer, unless you're making, you know, something a lot bigger, a lot more. Go ahead and cover that thing up like that. Spread it out like you want. Now, the next step is your meringue on top. Now, either you can do meringue. If you don't like meringue, then what you'll do is you'll cover the top in more vanilla wafers. But I'm going to do meringue on this. So once I get situated for that, I'll be right back. Now for your meringue, you're going to want one of these, your egg whites, and 5 tablespoons of sugar. You're just going to pour that in there. Get the sugar mixed up. Go to town. Fast. I'll be back as soon as it's done. You see how that's thick right there? That's what you want. It'll thicken up. Almost like marshmallow. Be right back. Alright, once you got this thickened up, next step is you just kind of, so I think my camera might have messed up, but anyway, you just spread it as thick as you want on here. Spread it and then just kind of like that right there. We get that spiky look. Just like that right there. You don't have to be as messy as me, but now the next step is to put this in the oven, put it on broil. We're going to brown, get a brownish look to this, and that's what we're going to do next. Alrighty, so this is just a little bit. That was at 450 degrees broil for 6 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of secret to get the rest of this that color. I'll be right back. A little torch like this, just hit it. Hit it around here, right there. You don't want to actually touch it. Just want to get the heat to color it up. Like that right there. You can see. Now you got to do, cover it, put it in the fridge overnight, and you have a freaking awesome dessert. Thank y'all for watching.